Right, welcome to the channel, guys. Mr. H here for my The Witcher trailer reaction. I haven't seen any of this yet. What we're going to do is react to it and then take a look at everything that was revealed at the SDCC panel as well yesterday, the San Diego Comic-Con panel, because there's a lot of information that actually came out. So we'll react to this, take a look at it. Then I'll pull up some articles and then we'll take a look and go through it all, just like we were there, basically. And hopefully get your thoughts down below in the comment section as well. Just as an FYI, if this looks like crap, I'm trying out a new encoding software because my previous encoding software has experienced a massive issue. So apologies if it looks bad, but hopefully I've got it sorted and it works well. But let's take a look and let's go.
I remember hearing stories about witches. Is it true what they say?
He looks quite good.
Elves are the original sorcerers of the continent. When humans and monsters arrived, elves taught the humans how to turn chaos into magic. And then the humans slaughtered them.
What accent does he have?
Chaos is the most dangerous thing in this world. But without control, chaos will kill you.
So that's all life is to you? Monsters and money?
It's all it needs to be.
Something out there waits for you.
This child will be extraordinary.
Yennefer, imagine the most powerful woman in the world. Do you have what it takes?
What?
I've got her here. She's why they came.
This looks so good.
Just because you're terrified of it, it's coming. Find Guild of Rivia.
I can't do this without you.
Yes.
No matter what you choose, you'll come out bloody.
Badass. Wow. Hey! Oh, that looks so good. Ah, I'm so happy that turned out. That looks great. He's in great shape as well. He kept up his Man of Steel regime for that. But a true story. I used to date someone that lived around the corner from him. Believe it or not, and he owns a massive husky, or husky-looking thing anyway. Yeah, no, just random fact there. It looks great. Like, it genuinely actually looks really good. So let's just go kind of frame by frame. I mean, how is he holding his sword there? That looks a bit odd. Oh, we can't go proper frame by frame. He looks like... I think a lot of people were really concerned that he would come off just a bit too... Like, Geralt has like a lot of gruffness to him, right? And I think a lot of people were concerned that Henry Cavill wouldn't have that. But I think they've managed to gruff him up a bit. I think he looks bang on. I mean, look, it's never going to be perfect, is it? But as an adaptation, that's pretty bloody good, I think. And in fairness as well, like, wig technology is getting better and better because that wig doesn't look half bad. Like, again, it's not perfect, but it doesn't look half bad for a series, for a TV series, because that's what this is. It's TV, isn't it? It looks bloody great. The cinematography is bang on as well. Like, that shot there, the framing, scene transition. That's so... It looks beautiful. Like, they've nailed it in terms of the aesthetics, I think. Yeah, I think it looks bang on. There was some cool little shots. I mean, he doesn't look very gruff there, does it? It looks like he could be posing for like like a fucking men's calendar or some shit like that. But again, like, that's a pretty good effect. Doesn't look half bad. The way the flowers wilt doesn't look half bad. It all looks really quite good. I think he's got 2 swords, if I remember rightly. I'll tell you what I did like. There's that was a great shot. That looked bang on. I just think that looks solid. You know, for some, I wonder, well, inevitably it's probably not going to be any miniatures, but I wish it was. But it looks pretty good. Oh, my dog's on the stairs. Being a creep. Yeah, I think this looks great. There was some monsters in there as well. I mean, that's insane, isn't it? Jesus. Look at that. Oh, he's got all of his body's half missing. I'm happy with this. I think this is good. Because I think he's got his silver sword on his horse that he obviously only pulls out. Now that's a silver sword there, isn't it? That's his other one. Oh, maybe. I'm not hugely familiar with The Witcher as a property. But I like the fact that they've got monsters in there. Yeah, it does look like a different blade. See that one there versus... look at his back. Look at the hilt of the sword. That one versus that one. That's a different blade, isn't it? Well, it looks like a different blade anyway. I think this looks pretty damn good. I think he looks pretty damn good as Geralt as well. The scale is good. I'll tell you what this reminds me of, and this is a compliment. It reminds me of Game of Thrones, but in a good way. Scaling, cinematography and stuff. Nice practical effects there. I wonder who did I need to figure out who did the effects work on this, whether it was Weta, because Weta recently did the I Am Mother movie for Netflix, and you know, Weta Workshop's one of the best effects studios there are. But that looks quite good as well, doesn't it? Yeah, this is solid. I'm really happy with how this has turned out. This is solid. Even that as well, like something which could have looked absolutely gash, looked pretty decent. It all actually looks really good. I mean, even this here. Now that's some good CGI spider tech right there. Yeah, he's got... No, he doesn't have 2 swords. What? I'm confused. Bloody sword talk with Mr. H. Right, anyway. What do you guys think of this? What do you think? Let me know down below. Now, there'll be just a brief cut. I'm just going to pull up some articles and we'll take a look at everything that was revealed at Comic-Con. Right, okay, so we've got some articles here. This is from people who are actually at Comic-Con. This is comicbook.com. They've got fairly good coverage of the SDCC currently. Now, apparently the Witcher panel opened with just playing some standard footage. That's fine. In the footage, we see Yennefer and Ciri alone, and we see Geralt getting a bath interspersed with other Geralt footage. No one is ever what they seem. Geralt using signs and fighting in a courtyard, and the logo plays. So not what we've already just watched, actually. Different stuff. Now, obviously then, Lauren Schmidt, Hisrich, Freya Allen, Anya Chalotra, and Henry Cavill, they all came out for the panel. Now, in terms of what it was, I think Henry Cavill said, you know, is this Henry Cavill? Well, it doesn't even say who said it, but it says, I'm a big gamer. I played a lot, many hours, and Warcraft, but there was something about Geralt that struck a chord with me. He's not your average hero. He's a very real type of person who won't treat everyone perfectly, but he's also really a hero. A Witcher in short is a young boy, blah, 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 blah. So, in terms of... So that... it doesn't even say who... That's super annoying. I would assume that is Hisrich, the showrunner and director. Now, interestingly enough, there were 207 people they were looking for Geralt, but Henry Cavill was pestering non-stop. Because apparently he's a big-time gamer. He's a big-time Witcher player, which I can believe. I mean, what do you do when you're super famous and you can't really leave your house that much? Probably play games. That's what I would do. Now then, there was another clip. Geralt kills someone with an axe in a throne room. I think we've seen some of that footage now. A full-on brawl breaks out with Geralt working side by side with a bevy of soldiers, and alliances are tested. He comes to swords with Queen Calanth. She yells stop, and things zoom in on Geralt, and the clip ends. So again, lots of footage that they've not shown in the trailer here, so that's pretty good. Now, Chalotra said her overall goal is to find true connection and unconditional love. Now, when asked what she had to let go to find her power, she said she had to let go of. She presents such a hard exterior, and that's something she has to reflect upon and tap into the vulnerability, which makes her the most powerful witch out there. And there's a Yennefer clip. Yeah, it all looks really good, to be honest. Now, interestingly enough, they say this is the first time I've seen it in that clip without the VFX tag that read "Make Baby Dead." So a lot of this stuff has been finished very, very much close to the wire, like super, super close to the wire. In terms of, so it's the one horse he feels he can be himself in front of. Horse? Yeah, okay. Interestingly, Roach. Jeez. Geralt isn't Geralt without Roach. We meet Roach with Geralt at the beginning of this story, and as most of you know, Roach is much more than a horse, and much more than a flying horse for some of you as well. But he's like an actor to Geralt's tried and true self, an anchor, because he gives that name to every horse he has. And because Geralt is 100 years old and horses don't live that long, he's gone through a few roaches already. She's the one access point he has to humanity. That's interesting. There was also, they revealed the hardest part of making the whole series. Now it says, today during San Diego Comic-Con, Netflix revealed the first ever trailer for The Witcher, which we just watched. And she states, the hardest thing, other than the weather during the shoot, was figuring out exactly how to approach the story. There is so much amazing material in the books. That was obviously, someone took to Twitter to ask her that. And it's amazing that she then actually replied as well. Just because, you're super, super busy. And the fact that they've taken the opportunity, the time, and that was yesterday. They actually replied to that yesterday. That's really, really good of them. I think that, to me, that bodes well because it just shows that they really do care about the property and also the fans. It's nice. Someone also asked, I love the trailer, it's beyond awesome, huge congrats, but I somehow missed Dandelion in the trailer. How big is his role in the series? I mean, he's so incredibly important in the books because his interaction with Geralt offer comic relief and a very special atmosphere. Jaskier and his gorgeous voice box are very present in the show, so that's good. People that want to know that. We also, interesting, and then someone else asked about Yennefer's past. She says, we're definitely diving into Yennefer's past. For one reason, I wanted to know who she was, the complicated and messy and vulnerable and scared girl, because she became the powerful and stunning Yennefer we now know and love. Great question. His dry wit is definitely all over the show. Henry is the best grunter I know. His grunts will be everything. Brilliant, I guess. Is the season a self-contained story, or will that last many seasons? Well, let's read her reply. We hope that this season is completely fulfilling in and of itself, while leaving some juicy threads open for the future. I know that they're already shopping around for the second season. So, they are looking to make it a second season. I know that for a fact. They're already going to companies, special effects companies, and show like TV producers. I know that from a source. So, but I do know that they had some issues with the first season. But to be fair, it looks like they've mastered a lot of it. I mean, the trailer looked great. So whatever issues they've had, it can't be that massive, but enough for them to want to change, production studios or VFX companies. So yeah, they are looking to do a second season. That's just the recap. I mean, I think it looks great. I think that looks absolutely solid. I'd love to hear your thoughts, especially as Witcher fans of both the... Well, there's not many of them, but of the books, or at least there's not a lot of them, of the books. The game Witcher fans vastly outweigh the book. So what did you think as a Witcher fan of the book and also of the game series? Let me know your thoughts down below. I'd love to hear them. Because from me, I don't know anything about The Witcher. You know, I've looked at the games, I've thought about buying them, but I haven't. So I'd love to hear your thoughts because it'd be truly, truly interesting. So let me know down below in the comments. If you are new here and you want to stay up to date on all of this San Diego Comic-Con coverage, then please do hit subscribe. Please do turn the bell notifications on. If you're a returning subscriber and you like what I am doing here and my efforts to keep you entertained, then consider supporting the show via my various links. There's an Amazon affiliate link, doesn't cost you anything. There's also my Patreon page where you get access to benefits, or you can just buy some merch, which is down below underneath this video. Anyway guys, thanks so much for watching. I've been Mr. H. Take care.